guys, it's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Boy oh boy, is this going to be an action-packed news video. We're going to cover Joan Laporta and Gerard Pique's interview that they have done over the past 24 hours. And there have been reports coming out saying that the Barcelona board want to replace Ronald Koeman with Xavi Hernandez as soon as possible. But Joan Laporta wants to trust Ronald Koeman for the rest of the season. And next summer, Barcelona will be able to spend money. And right now, their two targets are Jose Gaya as well as Erling Haaland. Also going to talk about Collado being registered in time for La Liga. And lastly, the Champions League kit for Barcelona has been confirmed. But before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Let's try to get to 200 likes in this video. It'd be very much appreciated. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And let's get into it. Let's start off with Gerard Pique's interview with Sotana. He did it via a podcast format, so there's no visual aspect of the interview, but he went through a lot about his past and his future as well. Let's get in and see what he had to say. Started by saying that Catalan or Spanish, the Catalan is very good. Now in the club, if a message is given in Catalan, in the dressing room, there are several who speak Catalunya, which is very, very good. Mixed zone, there are always the same questions and the same answers. There's a fair ex-partner of mine who one day told me that if he leaves this script, no presence in the media, they don't bother me, is that in the end, you think why you do these interviews. When you are young, you make yourself known to give a message, and I no longer need it. The club and team situation, we reached a very high football level, and the club can't maintain itself at that level at such excellence. Bartomeu, I'm not able to say if he was the worst president ever, that I lived it, I must be there. We are guilty that it is true that the club has not gone where all the Catalans wanted to go. Now I'm hopeful and excited for the next 5 or 10 years. Barcelona will be very, very good. Worst season I suffered in my last season under Pep Guardiola. Pep, we reached an important point of tension with him. He wants the absolute control of everything that happens. When I started dating Shakira, our relationship changed. Now the relationship is perfect. There's one moment during that season where I thought I was going to be leaving Barcelona, but now I will retire in Barcelona. This could be my last season. I live year after year. I cannot guarantee I will be here next season. Once I feel like I can't give everything to the group, I will go. I know when I'm good and I know when I'm bad. Eric Garcia will be a big break at Barcelona. He can make a career here. He was created for Barcelona. In our situation now, what we're in the club, Koeman is the perfect coach. Messi called us and said he was leaving. We did not want to interfere in it. What I see is that the weight of a fair play was greater than what we thought. When I went on holiday, my wage cut agreement was already closed. And that concludes Gerard Pique's interview. Overall, it was very, very strong. Of course, when he talked about his future at Barcelona, saying, look, when I feel like I can't do anything anymore, I will walk out, no doubt about that. And right now, he does not know if he will be a Barcelona player next season, and how he almost left Barcelona in the last season of Pep Guardiola. He said that when he started dating Shakira, his relationship with Pep, took a U-turn for the worse, but now the relationship is absolutely fine. Let's now get into Joan Laporta's interview that he did with TV3. This interview is absolutely long, so what I'm going to do is give my opinion while I'm reading the quotes, because I just leave it all to the end. This video will be very, very long, but let's get in and see what he had to say. Started by saying that Messi, we were pressured to sign the CVC deal with La Liga. We had a pre-agreement with Lionel Messi for a long time, but in the end, La Liga did not accept that, which we already know. I saw Messi's debut with PSG. It was very strange feeling to see him in another shirt. I did not like it. I have not spoken to Leo Messi since he left Barcelona. Wow, we will have internal gratitude towards him. Messi will always be Barcelona. Messi coming back to Barcelona in the future. This is not the end that we wanted for Leo Messi at Barcelona. We will see, and we will not close the door for ourselves to anything. Watch out for that, 2023. I don't regret having become the president of this club. Not for a single moment. I am more determined than ever. The club is doing better now, but the club is still struggling. We have done a great job over the summer. I want to thank Mateo Alemán for everything he's done during the last few weeks. Our wage bill has decreased from 110% to 80%. We have some heroes at Barcelona: Pique, Jordi Alba, and Busquets, and now we will continue with Sergi Roberto as well. They are very committed. It is admirable. It is emotional to see that they are willing to lower their salaries to help the club, but Umtiti and other players in the squad as well are considering lowering their wages to help the club out as well. Even if Griezmann left before, Messi could not have stayed. Now, this is a big statement, of course. I was disappointed to see Antoine Griezmann leave on deadline day, because I was like, what's the point? We could let him go earlier to keep Messi, but that's not the case. Even if Antoine Griezmann left before Messi could not have stayed. But next year, we will be able to sign more normally and have more ambitious goals in the transfer window. That he was asked about Erling Haaland next summer. he just smiled. So watch out, Erling Haaland next summer. We're going to be in the race for sure. Ronald Koeman has my utmost respect. The Cruyff style at Barcelona is not negotiable. I never asked the coach to play Ricky Puig, Alex Collado, and Samuel Umtiti. It would be ridiculous to talk about these topics with a coach, someone who has greater technical knowledge than me. The signing of Luke de Jong, having a player with his characteristics, can help us in certain times. I'm excited to see him play. Antoine Griezmann, I think we all expected more from him, but he gave everything. He didn't fit our system, and he was not the player we needed, just basically speaking as a Barcelona fan right there. He has a very good attitude. I have sent him a message wishing him that everything goes well at Atletico, and Antoine Griezmann must play 50% of games that he's available for Atletico Madrid's buy option to become mandatory. That was leaked in the media a few days ago, but now that has been confirmed by the president. Pique going on surfing while he was injured. Pique knows himself very well. I've called him several times and he tells me that he's fine. We will have him available soon. He won't be sanctioned whatsoever. He has shown his professionalism. Pique has all the qualities to be the president. I have always said that, and I think he will be the president in the future. The Super League, the project is still alive, and UEFA cannot act against us. We'll have to see what the other courts say. All the pressure is put on the English club. It is useless if courts accept the project. If the Super League goes ahead, it will be the most attractive competition in the world, and it would help us a lot financially, of course, which we already know. Here's the big one. Yes, we tried to sign Neymar again. He contacted us and said he wanted to come. Now, of course, that was leaked by Rack 1 in my last video. I said it was absolute but turns out it was actually true. Joan Laporta went in for Neymar when he first got elected, but it goes on to say that Neymar was crazy to come back to Barcelona in March. We talked to his father at this time. La Liga's FFP was not in our head. Looking back on it now, it would have been absolutely impossible to sign him. Then Joan Laporta was asked about reports coming out saying that he wanted to sell Ansu Fati for 100 million euros this summer. He came out replying saying that trying to sell Ansu Fati, these are lies, never. And then he went back about PSG, about Neymar. He stated that PSG have broken all the rules of financial fair play. Ansu was very brave for accepting the number 10 shirt. No one else wanted it, and he only had one condition to accept the number 10 shirt, and that he gets the approval from all the captains before he took that number. Very, very strong decision from Ansu Fati. He went to ask, Pique, Busquets, Roberto, Jordi Alba first. If they all said yes, he would take it. If they said no, he wouldn't have taken it, so fair play to him. Collado is an extraordinary player. He has a lot of magic. He has something different, and he is one of those players that the Barcelona fans like. Collado and Bruges, when everything was done at the last second, they wanted a mandatory purchase option, and the player himself said no. We are trying to register him right now, but it will be very difficult. Xavi Hernandez, we have a great relationship with him. Nothing has changed. I like him a lot, both as a person, as a professional. He knows what role he will have in the future. Memphis is the player in the squad right now that sells the most shirts. Am I the same Joan Laporta as last time I was the president? Yes, I'm still the same with more experience. I will continue to have the same desires as always. That's the interview done there with Joan Laporta. Very, very long and very, very strong. He gave us information about Messi, Antoine Griezmann, Neymar, Ansu Fati, and the future. In the transfer window, he said that we will have more power this upcoming window in the summer. So overall, very strong interview from our president, and the most important thing is being transparent with the fans. Now, after Joan Laporta's interview concluded, it did spark a lot of rumors. Firstly, that the Barcelona board want to bring in Xavi and don't really trust Ronald Koeman. This is coming in from Alfredo Martinez from Onda Cero. If you know, he is one of the best sources in Barcelona, and he's come out saying the Barcelona board of directors do not trust Ronald Koeman. They have a serious doubt that he will be able to carry out what they want. The return of Xavi Hernandez is possible, and he has been approached. I think Koeman this season, as we all know, is do or die. He wins La Liga or the Champions League, he'll stay. Otherwise, I think Joan Laporta will move on from him. Of course, his contract is expired this year. No termination, no fees have to be paid for him. That's why we didn't sack him last summer. And it looks like Xavi Hernandez is the front runner because, of course, right now, the only top manager that's available is Antonio Conte. We don't want him at Barcelona. No three at the back crap Italian-style football. We want a flow-flowing, attacking football, and Xavi Hernandez could be that man. So wait and see what happens. I think right now it's a little bit too early to call. Ronald Koeman could end up winning the league or even the Champions League. Who knows? Maybe the Copa del Rey and the Spanish Super Cup kind of double kind of thing. I think if he lifts a trophy, he'll have a chance of staying. No trophy, 100% he will not continue. So wait and see what happens. But as of right now, Xavi Hernandez is the front runner to replace Ronald Koeman as the FC Barcelona manager. Now we have been linked to two big players over the past 24 hours. Firstly is Jose Gaya. He was on the front cover of Mundo Deportivo, and they've come out saying that Jose Gaya is still a target for Barcelona Barcelona, and Valencia know that either he renews his contract this season or else they will have to sell him this summer. Mateo Alemán is key and the player is interested in joining Barcelona. So Jose Gaya's contract expires in June 2023, which means that this summer he will have 1 year left on his contract. That's a big move for Valencia. Either they renew him or they will have to sell him. If they do want to sell him, if only the guy does not reach an agreement with Valencia, Barcelona will no doubt be in the race, but as well as Atletico de Madrid, they will be in the race as well. You all know me, I'm a big fan of Jose Gaya. I thought we should have brought him in last summer, but of course we had no money, so what can you do? So watch out for Jose Gaya. If he does not renew his contract with Valencia, he'd be on the radar for Barcelona for sure. And with the Mateo Alemán connection that we have, we could be the favorites to get him. And the second player that we've been linked to over the past 24 hours is indeed Erling Haaland, coming in from Cat Radio. And they've come out saying that Barcelona will go for Erling Haaland in next summer's transfer window if the economic situation allows it. But however, the more economically powerful Manchester City will also be in the race. As we all know, every single top club in the world will be in the race for Erling Haaland, no doubt about that. I think the main ones will be Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United, Manchester City, even Bayern Munich, and maybe even PSG. And it will be up to Erling Haaland because pretty much he's a free agent. Everyone's going to pay that release clause, no doubt about that. So it will be up to him on which club he will play for next season. And will he really pick Barcelona? I'm not quite too sure. Our squad right now doesn't really look like he wants to come join it. It'll have to be some big convincing powers from Joan Laporta to tell him, look, you're going to come in as that star player at Football Club Barcelona. We're going to build a team around you. In a few years, we'll be one of the top teams in the world. And of course, we have that Mino Raiola connection as well. We'll wait and see though. Some other teams really need a striker right now, like Manchester United, Man City. They're all desperate for strikers. You come in straight into a good team. But with Barcelona, he's going to have to invest a little bit. But we'll have to wait and see though. But no doubt in my mind, he will be the dream signing for next summer. Let's now discuss some of the news surrounding Barcelona over the past 24 hours. Firstly, we have to talk about Alex Collado's situation, give you guys an update about that. Firstly, coming in from Candacer, and they've come out saying that FC Barcelona have requested the RFEF to let them register Alex Collado. Alex Collado wants to play for Barcelona in the first team, which seems to be very, very difficult at the moment. And Javi Miguel from AES came out saying that if Collado does not secure a loan move to Russia, the club will have to propose him the option to play for Barcelona B. It's unlikely that La Liga will accept him as a first team place, given that the registration period has already passed. So what Barcelona are thinking right now is to register Alex Collado as a Barcelona B player, but of course he'll be around the first team. He'll be considered as a first team player, but Collado himself does not want that title. He wants to be known as a first team player because of course in his contract it does state that. The window right now closes in Russia in the next 24 hours as well as Turkey. Either goes out on loan or you can stay at Barcelona as a Barcelona B player on paper. We'll have to wait and see though, but if he does stay, I think he will get registered as a Barcelona B player. If not, he will have to leave if he wants to go play first team football. So we'll have to wait and see, and the next 24 hours will be absolutely decisive for Alex Collado's future at Barcelona. But a game that Alex Collado and the entire Barcelona team will not be playing is this weekend's game against Sevilla. It has indeed been postponed. La Liga's appeal has been accepted by the Spanish Federation, RFEF. Game is postponed now, which means that our next game will be against Bayern Munich in the Champions League this Tuesday. Speaking about that match in the Champions League against Bayern Munich on Tuesday, Barcelona in that game will be wearing a new kit. It's on the right hand side of the screen right now, and it's coming in from Fernando Polo from Mundo Deportivo, and he's come out saying that Barcelona will present their UEFA Champions League kit on Thursday. The design is inspired by some neighborhoods in Barcelona, and it will also be seen in Luke de Jong's presentation as a new Barcelona player, and the kit will be used for the first time against Bayern Munich. So this Thursday, Luke de Jong, so i.e. tomorrow, Luke de Jong's presentation will be taking place. In that presentation, they will unveil the UEFA Champions League kit for Barcelona. So every single Champions League game will be wearing this kit. It is actually on sale right now in the Barcelona store, not online for us to buy, of course, but at Barcelona in that mega store, it is for sale right now, even though the club have not, officially announced it. But the kit is coming as well as Luke de Jong's presentation. It will be tomorrow as well, taking place at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And speaking about the new kit, of course, the shirt sponsor at Barcelona is Rakuten, but ESPN have come out saying that Barcelona will soon announce their next sponsor to replace Rakuten. According to sources, the financial terms of the contract will be improved compared to the current deal. So Barcelona have got a new and improved sponsorship for this shirt. Of course, right now Rakuten pay us, set money, and the new sponsorship will be paying us more money, despite the fact that we have lost Messi. We're by Joan Laporta there. Of course, it will be announced later on in the future, probably around March time, I would say. But a new sponsor is coming, and this will be Rakuten's last season at Barcelona. So that was my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make make sure you leave a like, and of course leave me your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. But the main thing I want to know firstly about Xavi coming in as a Barcelona manager. You think it should happen right now or should come and get the rest of the season? Secondly, on Jose Gaya and Erling Haaland, you think we'll get both or you don't think we'll get one? If so, which one? Or do you think we'll get neither? And lastly, your thoughts about the Joan Laporta and Gerard Pique interview. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care and Forza Barca.